Welcome everyone to another episode of Subnautica Below Zero. I am back at the new little base spot. I brought some supplies with me so I can do like my bioreactor and such. And you know, it's super easy to find even without the a base marker here, just because you look for the really big purple spot. And so I've got what I need to finish off my bioreactor, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get that done so I get some fish throwing in, and I've got everything for the nuclear reactor too. I'm probably not going to use it just yet. It's gonna be like the reserve, honestly. And I brought marble melon seeds so I can do that. I've also got some gel sacks to put in place, and still out in the sea truck storage I have creepvine seed clusters. So we're gonna have a little bit of, you know, production going on here. And there we go, some bladderfish and featherfish. Still inactive. What? It's not inactive. Come on. I also brought the prawn suit this time because, hey, you know, there's some resource deposits here. And, oh, I forgot about the fact that I did not have an upgrade for it. So I'm going to be taking damage while I get stuff. Ooh, I had not seen this before. In the middle of the big crystal, there's like just a big opening. At least down into the middle of the whole thing. Now talk about a scenic little spot. It's gonna be a small base, but that's a scenic little option there. If you really wanted to just build something just for the visual appearance, and it leads right back out. That's kind of cool though. You know, if you want to build inside the crystal area, you do have a spot there that at least looks like you'll get a multi-purpose room. Oh, and we've got some kind of precursor tech here. That and another spot. Precursor tech. What is that? Yes, 12 of 15. And there we go. I have got 4 gel sacks planted and 2 of the creep vines with seed clusters. I've got some bladderfish in here, so I'll have, you know, food, water without having to really go out and search for it too much. And that means I've got plenty of power. Now it shows active. Got plenty of stuff in there. So that's good. So, you know, worst case, I'll have gel sacks I can use for either food and water, or of course for power. And then creepvine seed clusters, stuff like that. I need to actually, I've got to get some more titanium. Now I don't have enough titanium. I'm gonna get some titanium put together, or, you know, found, so I can set some marble melons up along the wall. We'll just do over there. I just noticed that because of the reinforcement, those are not placing against the wall. They are very much not placing against the wall. I think I'm gonna move that because I don't like the way that looks, honestly. Try this again. So it looks like it's placing against the wall, but it's not. It actually is placing off of the wall. That is kind of weird. So I've got pretty much a full bioreactor. I was actually trying to find enough lead to make 1 reactor rod, and just wasn't happening. So instead, we're going to go ahead and move on back to the red crystal area, which I explored briefly last time. So I have basically, you know, marble melons for food. I've got bladderfish for food and water. I've got bladderfish for fuel, plus whatever I can grab from outside in the water. And I've got creepvine seed cluster, so I'll have creepvine and creepvine seed clusters as needed. Also have the gel sacks that will help too. I'm not finding any ruby down here, surprisingly, with red crystals everywhere right now, but I did find some nickel. There was some nickel I just drove over. There's some more floating around, so another good spot to come get nickel, which, you know, the other place that has nickel has a lot of ruby as well. Oh, hey, there we go. That's what I was looking for last time. The outcroppings for gold. Substantial facility. We got, you know, one of the big meanies in the distance there. And of course, I'm not exactly the speediest I could be because I am towing a prawn suit. Oh, we got another one. There's one there. And one, you can kind of see him. He was wiggling around. There he is. They seem to have problems navigating the crystals a bit. It throws me off so much. I see like what looks to be almost green on some of this because of the light hitting the red crystal, and then you turn it off. Oh yeah, that's not precursor tech. That's just reflection from the crystal. It's actually beneficial more to have the lights off down here for most, like, looking for important stuff. And oh, aye, let go. That's right, let go. He's trying to push me down into the darker depths to crush it with just the water pressure. I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna stop. Wonder what happens if he tries to attack me while I'm not moving and not even driving. Like, is he going to attack me while I'm not driving? That'd be kind of interesting to see me just getting knocked around inside the sea truck compartment because I'm not holding on to the steering or anything like that. Ah! Get away from me! Alright, it's gotta be somewhere through here. I'm like right at the limit. And there's this big structure here. There's gotta be something around this area. I just can't go deep enough, I guess, to, you know, see it. That or I'm just being toyed with. Oh, hey, there we go. Okay, so the really big crystal structure down towards the base of it, and you don't even see a force field there.
A fabrication facility.
Oh, fabrication facility, okay.
Data, we can return here to construct an alternative storage medium.
Okay.
The machines don't have the data already.
You think that would be a problem, you know, if they don't have it?
I would not trust them.
Architect tissues. Okay. It's a big area at the back here that's got just this thing up there. Like, not even much going on back here. It's not like in the original game where you had all this stuff, you know, all these different things to scan and do stuff with. It's like here you need the stuff for the architect. So it honestly feels, get off of me, please, thank you. Oh, yeah, okay, how rude, interrupting me like that. But honestly, it feels kind of like, all right, you're supposed to come down here, you're supposed to make the architect body, which means you can get Alan out of your head and up into a new body, and conveniently right nearby an unfinished vertical, you know, path that we found last time leads up to, you know, land-based path that takes you all the way back into a cave system. Granted, it is a nice walk to get there, but it does eventually get you back to the cave system where we originally started with the first precursor facility. So I feel like the original intention for the story was to progress up to that point and get you there, and I am going to, after I get some food and water taken care of and repair this, I think it's time to head back up because I need flower spores and I don't have any of those around here. All right, so I made it back. I went all the way back up to the little mushroom area, got a lot of mushroom stuff. The flower spores, I brought extras just in case. And I went ahead and made what I actually need. And now I can put some of this stuff back in. Because yeah, I actually have a spare battery now. Good. Thought I swapped something around. And let's see how my bioreactor is doing. I've used one fish. I had 2 free spots. Now I have 1. I used 1 fish. So not a bad deal. Of course, we got ribbon plants around here, but I went ahead and brought an extra one. So I've got my benzene, my polyaniline, and I just need to grab enough stuff, make a plastil ingot real quick. Come on, come back up. You know, that's one thing about the afterbirds. Like, you kick it in, and there's no going backwards with it. It's like, nope, you can't slow down, you can't stop, and just have it, like, end. It's just like, nope, you're going full bore until this runs out, and I end up going too far down and getting some damage. Architect tissues. Yep, give me some tissues. Hear that churning. Okay, I What's with the eye? Okay. Maybe I'm missing something for that point. Maybe I'm supposed to go over here. Hello? It don't look like I'm taking anything out. Hey. I made something. Am I supposed to make something else? Component fabricator. Okay. Component fabricator. It seems like maybe I'm supposed to make multiple pieces, and I don't have any of the other pieces unlocked yet. So yeah, it feels like there's 2 more pieces that I'm missing, and assuming based around something with the original game, there's probably a couple more sites that I need to actually stumble across, just because I'm out and I'm nearby and Alan detects them, and you know, I go in and scan something. I remember in previous version of the game, I found a nondescript area where it gave like a little thing for a precursor stash kind of thing, like some kind of base there. But I don't remember if that's one I've been to now or if that's one I haven't found yet. But that's gonna be it for this episode. I guess next time we'll go look for the other 2 locations that I assume I have to find. But if you enjoyed the episode, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I'll see you in the next video.